What's up, YouTube? It's Artisan MC, and tonight I want to try something a little differently. So I'm waiting to see if a few brothers are going to come through. But what I'm going to do on this stream is sit down and relax at home, and I jumped on Netflix and saw that one of my all-time favorite anime was on Netflix. And I sat down to watch it out of the choices I had and remembered that BGS has not seen this anime. And I was sitting there thinking about how I really wanted him to see this anime, at least an episode or two, and watch it with somebody who's seen it before. So I figured I'm up, it's Friday, ain't nobody really live tonight. So I figured I would bring him up and watch this anime with him. And sure enough, here he is right now. So I don't have the proper intro for him yet, but all the haters left off among haters today. So nice teacher.
I just noticed that guy's floating in the air up against the ceiling when he chops him in half with the lightsaber.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm working on your thing right now. I pulled some clips already. I'm working on yours right now. I pulled some clips the other day, and I had an idea, and I had to go to sleep. But I was like, "Fuck, I can't work on it right now." But I got it in mind. I know whose scream I'm gonna use too. I got to get that Wilhelm scream. And Anakin Skywalker. I'm already using Luke Skywalker. No! Oh, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be some fun shit. How you doing, Master Teacher?
Pretty good, pretty good. How was work, man?
Work was fine, man. It's going all right, but I fucked around and I had a pinched nerve in my shoulder, and the shit had finally went away. And I was just thinking about it last week. And I went out there this week and fucking did the shit again. Just pinched. I don't know, fucked it up. So now my shoulder is got my whole arm feeling fucking weak again. So now
you gotta go see the chiropractor, huh?
Yeah, I need a cute one too. But yeah, it's just like a nerve. Like I pulled something in my neck the other day, throwing something in a dumpster and using this hand. It's like, this is getting old shit. It's for the birds, dude. Fuck this. All I did was lean my head to the side and pushed up, and now it's all fucked up. Like
it ain't for sissies, man. That's for
no,
sure.
it is not for sissies. Only the strong make it to get old. Uh-oh. We got another guest popping in. He came through on his work time.
The Art Edmore.
Yeah, the brioche bandit himself.
The doughboy.
The doughboy. Where's my doughboy, man? Oh, that's right. I deleted some stuff. Where's my doughboy? I didn't delete my doughboy, though. I didn't delete my doughboy. I can't find it. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Gotta have a doughboy.
Gotta get doughboy flipping through some stacks.
Yeah. Our beat. What's up?
What up, guys?
No, don't be sounding all miserable at work, motherfucker. You making money. You're supposed to be happy.
Shit, I was miserable all week.
Sound like a tourist, man.
Yeah, what's your problem? You should have called your homeboys.
Shit didn't just go right, huh?
Nah, I had injured myself on Sunday.
You too? Fuck, I did mine.
Yeah, I had some tendonitis in my leg and my feet.
Okay.
And I couldn't finish out the job Sunday, so I had to call my boss to come help me because I had so much pain in it. So I just been icing my feet all throughout the week.
You sounding like a bunch of old men right now. Like, yeah, I need to put some ice on it. Yeah, I rubbed some hot and cold on myself today.
Nah, this is bad, man.
Like icy hot.
This was bad because I had to get someone to help me get me out of my car. I couldn't walk.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because
is big toe?
No, it's the actual where you know how you put pressure on your foot and you feel some of the pressure.
The ball on your foot.
Not the ball, but the top. It's top pain, like right here where your shoelaces are.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It's right there.
Okay.
I had that before. That sucks. That sucks ass.
Yeah, y'all couldn't walk. I couldn't do nothing.
Yeah, it's the top part. I forgot what it's called. It's not the crown, but yeah, I know what you're talking
It
about.
begins with an E.
Or two, I got a cramp there, and that shit was like not fun at all. It's like, damn, I can't even bend this motherfucker. But that was messing with my sciatic nerve, so it was all the way down my leg into that spot. So, ouch.
Yeah, so I'm good now. So
I ain't gonna tease you too much now. So just so y'all know, it's just recording. It's a closed stream, so it's just us recording shit. Yeah, one other person said he was coming. He wanted to be in, so I sent him the link. So if he pops up, he pops up. And Doughboy said he is at work, so I don't know how long he's gonna stay this time. But this was just something speak of the damn devil.
Oh, there he is.
West Coast.
West Coast. Koala.
What's going on, y'all? Oops.
What's good? I was just talking about you. I don't have an intro for you. So.
One day I'm gonna pronounce it right.
Hey, I prefer you keep mispronouncing it so then I won't get found out. You know, I like to keep a low profile. I thought you was doing that on purpose. Like I'm like, thank you.
No,
thank
no,
you.
no, I'm not doing it on purpose. No. I can't pronounce it. Smooth as she does it correctly, I just can't do it.
Yeah, and I'm just like, look, that's perfect. Just keep going with the koala lay, and they'll never know.
Yeah, so I was just explaining, Coach, what was going on because you and Art saw the email. BGS didn't really see the email because I didn't think of that name until after I asked him about it. But this stream was entitled Operation Educate BGS.
Oh shit!
Educate BGS on anime. So I was kicking around looking for something to watch, and I saw on Netflix that Evangelion, Neon Genesis Evangelion was on.
Okay.
And I flipped it on to see if it was the remake that they did with the new voices. Yeah, I didn't like that shit. But this one is not. It's not. It sounds like it's updated, but it's the original voice acting and stuff like that. So I'm sitting here watching it a little bit and thinking, I want BGS to see this shit. And it's like, fuck, you got a computer, get your ass up and see if it's West Coast time, see if he awake. If ain't nobody live, he'll probably jump on, and then we could make him watch the shit because then I know he at least watch 2 episodes. I can at least make him watch 2 episodes. They're only 23 minutes apiece, so I can get him to watch 2 episodes to see if he get the gist of what's going on. And this just goes into that whole thing of
I sat through Suicide Squad, so
yeah. So look,
how was it? What was your thoughts on it?
It was a geek classic, man. It's stupid. It's geek classic. It's stupid. Okay, I tell her this is stupid. I love this shit, man.
Sometimes you have to have stupid. Sometimes you have to have stupid.
I'm still waiting on a review of Masters of the Universe.
That's what I was thinking about too, but I wasn't going to press it.
There's several. Okay, basically what I because I saw like 4 episodes, and basically I said, okay, I get what you're trying to do. The reason of the sword and stuff like that. They're sending. Remember the old Quest games?
Yeah, that's the same thing I said.
This old Quest game, and basically they're trying to send her on the hero's journey through a quest, right? You have to bring magic back into the into Eternia in the universe by finding both halves of the swords, right? You had to descend into hell and then find the other part in heaven. So it's a classic hero's journey, much like a Doobie Lancelot when he had to go back and find Excalibur.
Yep.
Because
was dying. Lancelot and was it
Galahad
to do that shit?
Wayne.
Yeah, he had to go. He had to find the sword. He had to find Excalibur for Arthur because Arthur lost his open shit. Yeah. That's what I saw it as. I said it's a quest journey.
It's a quest journey for females. I've seen it before. There's other elements that I didn't like the man at arms actually kissing up to his daughter. That's more like I said. That's akin to what black girls want their father to do. Kiss up to him. Oh, you're my sun. You're my moon. If I'm so. If you take me back, things will be better. Blah blah. Oh God. But one thing I did like what I think when went to what the Preternia with
Mhm.
what's his name? The place He-Man. What's his name? The alter ego.
Adam,
Prince
Adam,
Adam.
right? Adam. She was still mad about Adam not giving the secret. And Adam said, basically, you still on that?
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
He was the only one that was real with it. Like, you still mad about that shit?
You still mad about
He's
that?
like, I died
died.
for you. He's like, I died
Yeah.
for you.
I died for you. Yeah.
I knew Eternia was gonna be good. He was there. Like,
Yeah.
bitch.
And she had to get over herself.
Mm-hmm. Didn't take her long after Adam said something to her. It was like, oh, that was quick.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
she was stupid. Okay.
Yeah, that was the whole premise. That's why I think that some of that was the writers and some of it was Kevin Smith thrown in. Over kissing your daughter's ass, I think that's Kevin Smith. Kevin Smith has a daughter. And that's kind of the way he is with his wife and his daughter. And he says that all
He's
the
a
damn
simp.
time.
He's a simp.
Yeah, he totally simped up. It's like that was the one chick that was hot. That if you know him and his story and how he met his wife came to interview him and she didn't even like his work.
Yeah.
And some kind of way he ended up banging her ass. I think she just saw a good thing coming.
Yeah.
And got with him. So that was the best woman he ever had.
It's funny that Evil Lynn was her guide through the underworld, through the underworld, through the magic world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was funny.
Instead
I like
of her mother.
Preternia. Yeah, her mother.
Yeah, it's still He-Man, but I said, let me sit through this and kind of look at it through a different lens.
Yeah, because that's why I wanted to see, because you're not in that sense a geek. You weren't even into He-Man anyway.
No.
So if you watched it and gave your report on it, you're not coming into it with any bias whatsoever. You're just watching it just for what the hell it is. It's just going to be plain as day to you. Like, what is this? What am I looking at?
Yeah.
Damn the fact that it's animated and the history and lore and cartoons and all the rest of that shit. What is this and why do I care?
I said this motherfucker built a quest game into a series. Okay.
Yeah.
2 halves of the swords. She got to find both halves. She has to prove themselves worthy by bringing the swords back together.
Mm-hmm.
And without her father.
Without her father.
Yeah.
Without anybody to help her. That's why I thought it was a bit interesting, because it removed the two biggest forces in that universe out of it, which is He-Man and Skeletor.
Right.
And now you got to see what the rest of these characters can get up to, if they can do anything.
Yeah, and basically you replaced them with females. Basically, Skeletor was actually replaced by Evil Lynn and
his
basically proxy. Yeah, and basically Teela was He-Man's proxy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That's why I'm waiting to see part 2, if they go ahead and give her the sword and pull a Jane Foster Thor, like, all she has to do is hold the sword and say, I have the power, and she turns into
the universe. Yeah.
Something. Now she can hook up with She-Ra, or
the rumor I have is that they're going to give that sword to the black girl, and she's going to fulfill her quest destiny to be the new sorcerer, because she is the daughter of the sorcerer.
Okay. Huh. I mean, it kind of makes more sense that she's probably more built to be her sidekick at like Man of Arms, taking Man of Arms' place, because that's what it looks like.
That's what I saw.
She's a technical geek and all that kind of stuff. Yep. Yeah.
She's the swap out for Man at Arms. Like,
that's what it seems like.
Off, and then she'll be there.
Yeah.
Speaking of OG anime, Art, have you heard of Mezzo Forte?
I haven't heard
which
of
art.
Oh, Artisan.
No, I haven't heard of it.
I've heard of Mezzo Forte. I've also heard of what's the other one?
Yeah.
I just watched a documentary on that. Mezzo Forte and the other one that's done in that same style.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, because I was gonna say, there's this Latina at my optometrist that I ended up having a conversation with, and she's like hell into anime, and so we ended up.
So did you fuck her already?
Nah, BGS.
I watch anime.
What had happened was.
That's what it was.
Big screen, so
it's called Kite.
Kite. Okay.
Kite.
Yeah. They're in the same universe.
Yeah. One question though, Artisan. Yeah. One question though. The new Joker comic, worthwhile or not?
I haven't even seen that yet. We don't have any new books.
It came up on my Amazon.
Did it?
Yeah.
Then which one?
Who's it? Who does it say is written by?
It's 2021. It's in that series.
I would read it.
The
Is it-
Batman series.
Yeah,
Is it Joker Puzzle Box?
No, no. It's going back to when Joker actually got his first visit at Arkham.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be interested in who's reading that. Let's see. Let me see, because Lunar sent me the new comic list for them.
Because I know Joker has his own series right now.
Let's see if it's on the list.
And then they had like a Suicide Squad get Joker. They had Joker
Yeah,
Puzzle
they got
Box.
the Joker puzzle box, and then I want to see Joker puzzle box on here. That might be what it is. Sean Crystal,
Could be.
Chip Zdarsky. I don't even know who the fuck he is. He's new. Anything with Joker, I would probably read just because they don't do a lot of stuff with him. So if they do one thing, it's something that you would want to read just to be abreast of what they did and what they added. And if if it's going backwards to like the first time he jumped into Arkham, that would be interesting to read.
Let me go ahead and share the screen. You guys can look at it because I wanted to ask you whether it's worthwhile.
Let's see. And who is that?
Oh, that's just from the series that's going on right now. That's issue 5.
Who's writing that?
James Tynion and Matthew Rosenberg.
That series is actually really good.
Yeah, the art looks good.
Okay.
Yeah, that series is actually a really good story. Because it's about Joker and James Gordon.
Okay, yeah, I'd read that.
Okay.
I definitely would read that.
All right.
Yeah, it's really good. So,
okay.
But I would say you're gonna get the digital, so I would say just get issues 1 through 5.
Okay. All right. I'm just curious.
Also starring Punchline. Yeah, you'll be interested in who Punchline is. So,
Yeah, she crazy.
Oh.
yeah, that's the replacement for Harley Quinn. So like I was talking about with the Suicide Squad, how they're trying to move Harley Quinn away from Joker, like we was talking about on the stream Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
This is what this character Punchline is supposed to replace Harley Quinn with Joker to be his new girlfriend. But she's kind of crazier than Harley Quinn, and she's not a dummy. She's pretty.
That's an understatement, bro.
Yeah, she's something. But they're gonna kill her ass off soon.
Nah, she's popular. I don't think they're gonna kill her off.
Nah, she'll be going the same way as Joker's daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much. I mean, introduction alone, the way that she got introduced and
was fucked up, wasn't it?
Man, because you didn't expect it. It's like, wait, you're like almost on par, if not crazier, than the Joker.
And that's what they were playing up for. They really crafted her to be, if not as crazy, more crazy than the Joker, but not in a crazy, I don't know what I'm doing sense, but in the millennial sense that I know exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah, no games.
Why do I always feel lost around you guys, man? You guys start talking about stuff and I feel lost.
The simplest version is that this chick is an actual college student.
Okay.
And she killed this, what is it, her dean or something like that?
Yeah.
In her dorm
her dean.
Purposely.
Wow. Oh, okay.
To impress somebody else. And the person she was trying to impress was Joker standing in her closet watching her kill this dude and tell him how she found the Joker toxin recipe online and mixed it up, but made it a little different in her own way. She's not a dummy. She's purposefully doing exactly what she wants to do. And she wants to work with the Joker, but she ain't really trying to be that girlfriend like Harley Quinn. You ain't gonna be abusing me, but we can do this killing thing together because I'm fine with that. So
yeah, violated the whole Bat family.
Oh, did she?
Came in violating the whole Bat family. Like, hey, so I know that Joker will let you slide on this. Yeah, no, that's not happening.
Yeah, I don't do that.
I know all of your weaknesses, and I'm exploiting them. There's no escape.
Yeah, I'm not for that because that's they're giving her that Meryl treatment. Like when Meryl popped up in Marvel Comics and they were trying to legitimize her as a badass, she had to go through all the X-Men and beat all the X-Men. Like, oh, she's just as good as Wolverine. I was like, no, the fuck she ain't. Get out of here. It's Meryl, dude. She just got bones. I'm like, whatever. Look, she can stand next to Wolverine, but she ain't better than Wolverine. And she came and she disappeared. Because nobody was behind that shit.
She got her ass beat by Storm. That's all I know.
Yeah. see, because Storm wasn't playing that shit. But that was the beginning of the end of them phasing that character out because nobody was buying that character as a replacement for Wolverine. Nobody liked it. So,
but anyway, as we get back to the main topic.
Yeah, so you're not lost anymore.
Okay.
BGS, you got three guys up here. We will lead you. We will be your Sherpas. lead you out of here. So anyway, this is Evangelion. And what I will say, BGS, is pay attention to everything you see on the screen, right?
Okay.
So this Evangelion is so much stuff in here, it takes some repeated watchings.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll just play 2 episodes for you to see if you get the gist of what the hell is going on in this shit.
Okay.
And I'm going to mute up so it doesn't echo. And we can say something after the episode is over. But just pay attention to what's going on and what they're saying. You'll probably see a lot of stuff just in the intro alone. Because you on the esoteric level with stuff, so you'll see certain stuff popping up that everybody else just thought, oh, that's some cool shit in the beginning. No. After you pointed out some of the other stuff to me, I thought, shit, it was all there. If you knew what you was looking at, you would have been like, oh shit, this is gonna be deep.
Symbolism is heavy in this.
Symbolism is heavy in this. And then stuff that just happens in the background, in the scene, while something else is going on, you'll see something like, the fuck was that? Wait a minute. They just gonna not say nothing about that, right? What the fuck am I looking at? So,
it's supposed to be attached to your subconscious.
Yes.
Without you talking
exactly
about
what it is. It's there, but it's not stated, so it just comes in and it goes out, and you still thinking about it. You saw it, but nobody addressed it, so you're not paying attention to it after that either. But it's actually important at some point. Let me make sure nobody else popped into my email. Nope. Okay, so this is who it is. All right, so this is Evangelion, or Neon Genesis Evangelion. Most people just call it Evangelion.
Well, I'll let you guys have at it. Let me get back to this job.
All
You ain't doing shit.
Shit, all this damn bread in here, and my second truck's gonna be late tonight too. Fuck you.
Yeah, bread.
But I'll holler at you.
All right.
I'll holler at you guys later.
All right, later.
And it will be in English.
Right there, the Jewish tree of life. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Atomic missile? No.
Now, remarkably, this animation was done back in the 90s. You see how good it still looks.
Yeah. Well, they were still hand drawn then, so it's gonna look better.
Yeah, it holds up.
Yeah.
How could I lose him at a time like this? Just my luck.
Due to a state of special emergency, all phone lines are currently disabled. Please try again later.
Seriously? I shouldn't have come. There's no way I'll make it on time. It's not possible. Might as well head to a shelter.
Unidentified object maintaining advance to headquarters.
We now have visual. Routing image to main monitors.
After 15 years.
Yes, there's no doubt. It's an angel.
Direct hit on the target.
Hey there. Sorry I'm late.
Target unaffected. Maintaining advance toward Tokyo 3.
The air units are unable to stop his advance.
This is an act of war. Deploy all units from Mitsugi and Aruma.
Throw everything at it. Destroy the target at all costs! What's going on? That was a direct hit!
It wiped out our tank battalion. Guided munitions, bombs, and artillery are having no effect.
Damn it! We need more firepower! Is that the work of the AT field?
Yes, standard weaponry is useless against the angels.
Copy that, sir. We'll deploy the ordnance according to plan.
I can't believe it. They're arming an N2 mine? Are they nuts? Get down!
Got him!
You have my sympathies. Seems your services weren't warranted.
Shockwave incoming.
Are you all right?
Yeah. My mouth tastes like dirt, though.
You'll be fine. Well, okay, ready? Couldn't have done it without you. Thanks for all the help.
Sure, I should thank you as well, Miss Katsuragi.
Call me Misato, all right? It's nice to finally meet you, Shinji Ikari.
You too.
What's the status of the target?
Due to EMI, cannot ascertain target.
The blast was massive. It couldn't survive that.
Sensors back online.
Energy readings at ground zero.
What the hell?
Visual feed back online.
Oh. That was our ace in the hole. Unbelievable.
Got you, monster!
Yes, quit worrying. His safety is my top priority. Just get the car train ready for us and make it a direct line. That's fine. Look, I said I'd pick him up, so it's my responsibility to get him there, okay? Bye. Oh, this is the worst. I just finished getting this car restored and it's banged up already. It's gonna cost me a fortune to fix it, and I still have 33 more months before it's paid off. And my only decent outfit is ruined.
Miss
I'm
Misato?
decked out today too. Oh.
Miss Misato?
What is it?
Is this okay? With, those?
Oh, that. Don't worry about it. I had to get the car moving, and this is an emergency situation. I may not look like it, but I'm an international civil servant, so this is perfectly A-okay.
Well, that doesn't sound very convincing.
Lighten up, will ya? For someone with such a cute face, you sure are uptight.
Maybe I am.
Huh? What's wrong? Wait, are you hurt? Don't want to hurt a young boy's feelings.
Well, Miss Misato, you don't seem to act your age either.
As predicted, its body is regenerating.
Of course, otherwise it'd be worthless as a standalone weapon.
Wow, quite exceptional. It seems to have enhanced its abilities.
And it's become smarter.
It's only a matter of time before it resumes its advance.
Gate closing. Please stay clear.
Special Agency NERV?
Yeah, it's a secret organization operating under the UN.
My father works there, doesn't he?
That's right. And do you know what it is your father does?
A teacher once told me that he has the admirable job of defending humanity.
As of this moment, you have command over this operation. Let's see what you can do.
Understood, sir.
Yukari, it's evident that none of the ordnance at our disposal has any effect against the target.
But you still believe you can defeat it.
NERV exists for that very reason.
Then don't let us down.
Target status remains unchanged. Our current intercept capacity is at 7.5%.
It seems the UN forces have given up. What are your intentions?
We'll activate Unit 1.
Use Unit 1, but there's no pilot for it.
No matter. Another spare will arrive shortly.
Are we on the way to go see my father right now?
Uh-huh. At least I think so.
Father.
Oh, I almost forgot. Did your father send you any ID forms?
Oh, yeah. Here.
Thanks so much. Oh, right. Give this a read through, okay?
NERV? My father's work. Is there something I'm supposed to do at NERV? I mean, there has to be, right? Father wouldn't have sent me this letter if there wasn't.
I get it. You're not comfortable around your father, are you? That makes you just like me.
Huh? Oh, wow! An actual geofront!
That's right. And directly below us is our secret base, NERV headquarters. A bastion integral to the restoration of the world and protector of humanity. Oh, I don't understand. I'm positive this is the way. This is no place for a lady wearing a skirt. But whatever, I wonder where Ritsuko would go right now. I'm so sorry. Still not used to this place.
We already passed through here.
Don't worry about a thing. NERV has systems in place exactly for this.
Dr. Ritsuko Akagi, Dr. Ritsuko Akagi of Technology Division, Section 1 and Project E Director. Please contact Captain Misato Katsuragi of Operations Division, Section 1.
Unbelievable. She's lost, isn't she? Hello, Ritsuko.
Stop messing around, Captain Katsuragi. We're too short on both time and people.
Sorry.
So is this the boy?
Yep. He's the third children as reported by the Marduk Institute.
It's a pleasure.
Oh, well, hi.
He resembles his father quite a lot, like not being able to make himself endearing.
I'll leave you in charge.
3 whole years since they've seen each other.
Deputy Commander, the target has begun moving again.
All right, All personnel to battle stations, Condition 1.
I repeat, battle stations condition 1. Ready ordnance for ground intercept.
So they say.
Seems like a big deal.
What's the state of Unit 1?
It's in Type B configuration while being cooled down.
Is that thing even operational? It hasn't worked once, right?
Success rate is 0.000000001%. Somebody already nicknamed it the 09 system.
Cute. So it doesn't work.
Oh, come now. It's not exactly zero.
Sure, numerically, I guess. Well, unfortunately, we don't have the luxury of accepting failure anymore.
It's so dark! A face? Is that a robot?
You won't find any record of it.
Huh?
The ultimate man-made, multi-purpose decisive combat weapon. The artificial human, Evangelion. This is Unit 1. Constructed in secrecy. It's the very last trump card humanity has in the deck.
This is my father's work, isn't it?
That's correct. It's been quite a while.
Father.
Launch the Ava.
Launch the Ava? We can't! Unit 0 is still grounded! Wait, you aren't talking about Unit 1, are you?
We have no other choice.
And Ray? She's in no shape to pilot anything! We don't have any pilots.
One has just arrived.
You're crazy.
Shinji Ikari.
Yes?
You will be its pilot.
Huh? What are you saying? It took Rei Ayanami 7 months before she could synchronize with an Ava. He just got here. How could he do it?
All I'm asking is that he simply sit in the cockpit.
You can't.
Our #1 priority is defeating the Angels. For that reason, any pilot even remotely capable of synchronizing with the Avas must try, no matter their experience. You should understand that, Captain Katsuragi.
Yes.
Father, why did you send for me?
We just told you why.
So then, I'm supposed to jump inside and fight whatever I saw out there?
Correct.
No! I don't want to! After all this time, why now? You left me because I was no use to you, right?
Anita rose, so I sent for you.
But why? Why me?
Because this task would be impossible for others.
It's impossible for me too. I've never even heard of this thing until now, and you want me to fight in it?
They will explain how.
Explain? It's all too much. I cannot pilot this thing!
Stop wasting time. Either get in the Eva or get out. The bastard. It knows where we are.
Layer 1's armor plating 8 has been destroyed.
Shinji, we are out of time.
Get in the Ava.
No, I can't. Besides, I just got here. Why do I have to do this?
Shinji, tell me. Why did you come all the way here? Don't run away now. Not from your father, and especially not from yourself.
I know, but I can't! I can't do this!
For Yutsuki. Wake up, Ray.
In her condition?
She's not dead.
Very well then.
Ray,
Yes,
the backup isn't working out. I need you again.
yes. Recalibrate Unit 1 system to Ray's configuration. Reactivate.
Roger. Suspending all current tasks and reinitializing.
I knew it. No one wants me.
impossible. The Ava's entry plug isn't even inserted right now. It can't move without it.
It just reacted without an interface connection. Wait, could it be trying to protect him? Okay.
Don't run away now. Don't run away. Don't run away. Don't run away. Don't run away. I'll do it. I'll be its pilot.
Cooling cycle complete. Right arm reattachment complete. Hold you in the cage to the dock position.
Roger. Shutdown signal plug. Status extraction complete.
Roger. Inserting entry plug.
Unlocking spinal conduit system. Prepare connection.
Plug locked in position. Initiating level 1 connection.
Entry plug flooding.
Wait, what is this?
Relax, Shinji. Allow the liquid to completely fill your lungs. Oxygen will transfer directly into your bloodstream. You'll get used to it.
This is so gross.
Just deal with it. Come on, be a big boy.
Primary power connected. Power to all circuits established.
Roger.
Initiating level 2 contact. A10 nerve connection achieved. Status green.
LCL ionization levels normal.
Set linguistic default for cognitive interface. Initial contact. All status is green.
Bilateral network established. Synchronization rate at 41.3%.
That's amazing.
Harmonic levels are showing all green. No signs of system runaway.
It's gonna work.
Unit 1, prepare launch.
Unit 1, prepare launch.
Release lockdown bolt number 1. Release confirmed. Initiating umbilical bridge retraction. Release lockdown bolt number 2. Retracting primary restraint frame. Retracting secondary restraint frame as well. Disengaging safety systems 1 through 15.
Disengagement confirmed. Unit 1 is cleared for deployment.
Internal power source full charge. External power source connector status free.
Roger. Transport Ava Unit 1 to launch bay. Launch 2 clear, all green.
Preparations complete.
Roger that. Do I have your consent?
Absolutely. Our future depends on defeating the angels.
Ikari, are you really sure about all of this?
Launch Ava! Shinji, please don't die.
Any thoughts so far, BGS? Any thoughts so far?
It kind of reminds me of Giant Robot, but thing is, kind of reminds me of Halo 2, where the human beings are actually weapons that go inside certain suits or robots, and
Mhm.
he's not, and the scientist is not really his father, because he's not really a real person. He's being,
Oh, that's his real daddy.
his real
I'll tell
daddy.
you that.
Oh,
That's his real
okay,
daddy.
okay,
Yeah, Yukari's something else.
okay. It
Gendo,
seems
yeah,
like
Gendo Ikari is something else. He's something else. You have to watch the series to see what he owned. He's something else. But that's his real daddy.
okay.
His
All right.
biological daddy. They just got they got a different relationship.
Because I would, I thought when they first put him up there, I thought he was like he was not artificially inseminated, but actually artificially made.
Mhm.
He was grown in a tank, but he's actually designed for this purpose.
You're a little close to some stuff that happened in this too.
Okay.
You're a little close to some stuff that happens. There is some grown in the tank
Yeah.
shit going on with some of these things in this show. That's why I was saying it's a lot of it will go right past you. All the stuff like the techs are saying when they're trying to launch this Ava and stuff like that. It's all dialogue, so most people miss that shit. But that's all real life stuff. And what they're describing is all stuff that has to do with the human brain and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's not just code words. That's real shit.
Yeah.
They're saying you start paying attention, like what bilateral? Wait a minute, that's
Yeah.
that's how your brain works, right?
Yeah. Basically, yeah. That's how the Spartans work. They're actually part of the suit. They plug into the suit,
Right.
and with neural links.
Right.
So I don't know if they use neural links for him, or it could be he's already wired like that. So, he probably have neural links already in his brain that's wireless.
There is a link to why they talk about the synchronization, whereas that there is a group of children who are selected
right
for this program because it only works with children. It only
Yeah.
works with like 13, 14-year-olds. And the only way they get jacked into these Avas is if they can synchronize with these Avas.
Right.
And that's what that pool is. It's kids that can synchronize with this Ava. Now, how they know these kids can synchronize with these Avas is something completely different and gets into the politics and shit. Now, people work behind the scenes and manipulate the public and shit like that. Tell you one story and they out there doing something else.
Yeah, that's how they selected the which is maybe where where Halo got its idea for its Spartan.
It is because this came out way before Halo.
Yeah.
I mean, even in the name, like the name of the program, it's called Nerve or Nerve. They just removed the E from it, like NEVR, NERV. And what fascinated me was the ones that they're calling angels. The fact that every time it would make like every time it would make an explosion, you notice that it would make a cross, like an upside down cross.
Yeah.
And so, going back to the symbolism part, like in the beginning, as far as the tree of life and the Sephiroth in the beginning, it's like this is humanity versus the angels, and just that, just talking about from the top to the bottom. Just that dynamic was interesting to me.
Yeah, I don't want you to tell too much. So I'm trying to reel this motherfucker in. But,
basically,
that little Marlin, trying to get that Marlin.
If you read the book Starship Troopers, they talk about the suits and the neural links and stuff like that way back in the 50s.
Right.
Yeah, the suits are actually biologically wired to a person.
Yeah, this show, it's only can't remember how many episodes it is, but I forgot that they were 23 minutes because the shit's so deep. I thought it was like an hour-long show.
Yeah.
But as it unfolds and you get further into the show, you start seeing more shit like, what the fuck is going on here? And by the time it gets to the end, you really like, holy shit, this is so
okay. Yeah.
Like, this motherfucker was on dope. Or reading a bunch of stuff, or reading a bunch of books I ain't never even heard of. Because when it finally got to the end, I was like, I know there's a bunch of this shit going over my head right now. I was like, I just know it because this dude was on something. Like he was on amounts of drugs, and he just really far out there intellectual on some of this shit because.
I think that the Japanese have really studied the esoteric because even with Full Metal Alchemist, like they even use the tree of life and the idea of truth and what you have to sacrifice as far as equivalent. Just talking about equivalent exchange and alchemy and the ethics of what science can go in regards to religion.
It's all the same.
They study everybody. Yeah, they study everybody. Shit.
Yeah,
the part that interests me the most is like, damn, why these Japanese folks know so much about this? Like they study everybody.
Yeah, but it's all the same. The 10 Sephards and the seven folds and 11 of wisdom and stuff like that. It's all the same. It's all out of Memphite theology. It's just an extension of it.
Okay, so when you get to the end of it, that's the part they start breaking down where it kind of loses people because they don't understand what's actually happening. There's a lot of religious stuff and there's a lot of esoteric stuff mixed in that shit, and all of a sudden it's like, this was an anime.
Yeah.
Once you watch the whole thing and you can explain it to somebody, you just explain little pieces of it. They'll be looking at you crazy, like that was an animated show.
You got to remember you got to remember the upside down cross is always Lucifer, right? With cast down the angel that was cast down on the earth, the destroyer. Yeah. So.
Yeah, it gets in there, but I'll play this next episode and then we'll see what's what after that. And I only turned off my camera so y'all don't see me sitting here picking my nose and eating and shit.
brioche bread, man. Hopefully it's ham and cheese.
There you go.
Eat the rest of my enchiladas.
Are you ready, Shinji? Yes. This is it. Release the final safety locks. Evangelion Unit 1, lift off.
Shinji, try walking. Just concentrate your thoughts on it.
Walk.
It's walking.
Walk.
Shinji, can you hear me? Get up! You need to get up now! Stay calm. Your arm only feels like it's being hurt.
What about the defense systems?
The signal is inactive.
It's not generating a field. There's nothing.
Core critical.
Circuit ruptured.
Break loose, Shinji!
There's a fracture in the frontal cranium.
The armor can't take much more.
Major cranial damage extends unknown.
Nervous system control circuits are failing. Pilot not responsive. Shinji, respond!
I don't know the ceiling.
So the angels have returned. A bit sudden, don't you think?
It's exactly like 15 years ago. A calamity never gives warning before it strikes.
In a way, it's a blessing. The appearance of an angel makes all of our past investments worthwhile.
Don't be so certain of that. If the investment is not useful, it's still a waste.
Indeed. Information regarding the angels is spreading among the public. Something must be done. Nerf will have to work very quickly and comprehensively to conduct disinformation. Nothing less will suffice.
Arrangements have already been carried out regarding that matter. No need for concern.
This morning, the Prime Minister's office in Tokyo 2 released a statement on yesterday's special emergency declaration.
Government denies involvement.
United Nations forces
I see the B-22 scenarios in full effect. Once again, the truth is swept under.
At least the Public Affairs Office is happy. They feel useful for once.
I appreciate their sense of optimism.
To be honest, I think they're more scared than anything.
Yeah, and they should be.
Yes, that is all too true.
Ikari, don't you agree that Nerf and the Avas could be managed more judiciously?
To start, there's Unit 0, and now Unit 1 needs massive repairs after its debut. Lesser nations would go bankrupt.
Yes, and on top of that, I heard you gave that toy to your very own son.
Time, money, personnel. You and your son have an insatiable appetite for resources.
And do not forget you have other duties that require attention. The Human Instrumentality Project. That mission should be your top priority.
Indeed. That project is the sole source of hope under the current desperate and destitute circumstances. For us, of course.
In either case, rescheduling the project's progression will not be tolerated by the members of this council. Your budget requests, on the other hand, we will consider.
The council will continue this meeting without you.
Good work, Commander Ikari.
Ikari, there's no turning back.
Yes, I'm well aware of that. Humanity has little time to spare.
Air conditioning is humanity's greatest invention. It's the peak of scientific endeavor.
Well, Shinji is finally awake.
And? How is he?
No injuries. But he doesn't exactly remember what happened.
What if it's psychological contamination?
That doesn't seem to be a concern.
Really? That makes sense. He was thrown in the deep end without warning.
Not surprising. His cranial nerves took on a lot of stress during battle.
That's one thing, but then what about his heart? Once the Avas in this city are fully operational, things might work out.
Oh, you think we have a chance? Optimistic as ever, I see.
I'll have you know that optimism is an essential ingredient for living a full life.
Really? I do appreciate your outlook.
Well,
Are you sure they should be living separately?
In the Akari family, living separately from one another is the norm.
Living together is difficult for them, you mean?
By himself?
Correct. A room in Block 6 nearby will be his living quarters. It shouldn't be a problem.
Sir. Are you okay being alone, Shinji?
Well, actually, I prefer it that way. It's all the same to me.
What did you say? Like I said, instead of living all alone by himself, Shinji will live with me. I already got permission. And don't worry, it's not like I'm gonna try any funny business with some kid.
Of course you're not. Why would you even say something like that? I can't believe you.
Jeez, you really need to learn to take a joke, Ritsuko. All right! Tonight we are gonna party!
Party for what?
A welcome party for the arrival of my new roomie, of course.
Oh, you're really moving? Yeah, we are. It's just not safe anymore. We never thought this city would turn into a battlefield. Who would? This whole thing is crazy. My husband wants me to take the children and evacuate too. Evacuate? You know, they say this city is supposed to be a fortress, but I guess I can't count on that. Right? I get chills just thinking about what happened yesterday. Yeah, me too.
Before we go home, I want to take a little detour.
Detour to where?
Someplace very special.
It's kind of empty and sad, isn't it?
Look, it's time.
Oh, wow. The buildings.
This city is a fortress built to counter the angels. This is Tokyo 3, and this is our city. What's more, it's the city you defended. Looks like they moved your stuff already, Shinji. Also, to be honest, I recently moved here myself, so I'm kind of new too. Well, come on in.
Thanks for having me.
Shinji, this is your home too.
Then, guess I'm home.
Welcome home. So, it's a little messy right now, but don't worry about it, okay?
This is... a little?
Hey, Shinji, can you put the food we bought in the fridge, please?
Sure
She
thing.
a dude.
Ice.
Snacks. Yeah, Masato something else.
Is that all she has?
She a whole bachelor.
She a dude, man.
Masculine energy run amok.
Hey, what about the other refrigerator?
Oh, don't open that one. Don't want to
This
disrupt
is
the sleeper.
2015, so you know. It's about that time.
Okay, let's eat.
Yeah, let's.
After a long day of work, this is what makes it all worthwhile.
Beer.
It's a grown man, dog.
I know it's all microwaved, but it's still pretty good.
I am. It's just, I'm not really that used to eating food like this.
What? Not good enough for you?
That's not what I meant. It's fine.
Isn't this so fun? Getting to share meals with others like this.
Sure.
Nerds are pervs. I told you, nerds are pervs.
Yes, they are. Daisy Dukes.
Rock, paper, scissors. 1, 2, 3, shoot! Too bad, Shinji. Sorry. All right, looks like we're all done. The daily chores are divided up fair and square.
Yeah.
And don't forget, this place is gonna be your home from now on. So make yourself feel at home, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am. It's all you ever say. Boring. Grow a spine. Show some grit. Be a big boy for once. Huh?
Yes, ma'am.
You know what? You should try taking a hot bath. It'll clean your head right out. It's the washing machine of life.
Miss Misato!
What?
There's a...
Him? He's a hot spring penguin. It's a type of bird.
That's a what?
His name is Pen Pen. He's my other roommate.
I love Pen Pen.
Pimpin'.
Yeah, Pen Pen.
I wonder if I'm laying it on a bit too thick.
He gave him that look too.
Through it if I'm not careful.
Miss Misato Katsuragi. She seems nice.
It's the washing machine of life.
But when I'm in the bath, I can only think of the bad things. Like father and Rei Ayanami.
So, how is Rei doing? Didn't you visit her this afternoon? In the hospital?
She'll recover in 20 days or so. We should have Unit 0 restored and ready for reactivation by then.
It'll be difficult on those children.
No one else can pilot the Avers. So as long as they're not dead, they have to.
And how do they feel about it? Does it even matter?
The relationship with all these people are really twisted.
Yeah, well, that would make sense. They're kind of twisted, so.
Yeah, you watch the rest of the
It's
shows.
a difficult experience for him. I don't know if he'd be willing to do it again.
Well, making sure he's operational is part of your job.
I know, but it's weird. I don't know how to approach him.
Is that whining? I thought you were the one who was all gung-ho about this.
Shut it! On that day, I saw Shinji as nothing more than a means to an end. I'm no different from Ritsuko. Strange. We worked so hard toward defeating the angels. I should be happier.
Another ceiling I don't know. There's no surprise. There isn't anything in this city I'm familiar with.
This is your home, too.
Why am I here?
Major cranial damage. Extent unknown.
Operational integrity compromised. Sit rep now! Synchro graph is inverting. Pulse flow is reversing.
Shut down the circuits. Block the flow.
I can't. The shutdown signal isn't getting through. Shinji's status?
Biometrics down. Condition unknown. Unit 1 is completely shut down.
Misato!
That's enough.
Abort the operation. Priority pilot rescue. Emergency plug eject now. I can't. My commands aren't getting through.
What do you mean?
The Ava has reactivated. Impossible. It's completely non-operational.
It's gone.
Berserk.
We've won.
An AT field! There's no point as long as the AT field stands. You can't do anything to an angel.
Left arm restored.
Amazing. Unit 1 has also raised an AT field. It's neutralizing the angel space.
No, it's not. It's corroding it.
It breached the AT field like it was nothing. Self-destruct?
Right side cross, sending him back.
That's the Ava's
true nature.
Gendo on that.
System online. Readings nominal. Pilot life signs confirmed.
Expedite unit recovery.
Prioritize pilot rescue.
So he went into automatic, huh?
Yep.
Okay.
True nature.
Okay. No, that's what. Okay, it's built in his subconscious. Okay.
There's the armor that fell off the Ava, and he got to see the actual head underneath.
Oh, is there human head? Is the human head underneath? Okay.
That's when he woke up, and then he could have visual again, and that's what he saw when he looked in the building.
Okay.
The head fell off. The head armor fell off, and he looked over, and that's what he saw. It regenerated the eyeball.
You should be back.
Like,
So good night, Shinji. Keep it up.
Yeah, I mean that's a good point. Talking about the subconscious because there's a human head there. So what they're actually connecting to?
That's what I'm asking. Is the Evangelion is Ava actually, does it have like human brain tissue built into it where it connects? I'm asking.
You're asking. They said it in the first episode what it was, and it's an artificial human.
Okay.
It was in her dialogue when Ritsuko told Shinji what it was. She told him it was an artificial humanoid Evangelion, right?
Well, artificial could be mechanical. It could be actually have biological tissue in it.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of like a person.
Okay.
It's kind of like a human being, and them being in that entry plug is them becoming the brain for that damn thing.
Okay. All right. That makes sense.
That's why he's feeling what it's feeling. He's basically the nervous system.
Yeah.
He is it.
He's the executor. In other words, he's the consciousness of the
right.
beast. And
yeah, it goes a little more into it about what they're doing inside those fucking things and why they have to be in those things.
Yeah.
But you getting glimpses of it already. Like the fuck was that?
Yeah. They couldn't build.
There was something under the metal. It's like what the?
Yeah. In other words, it becomes its soul.
There you go. You got it.
It becomes his soul. Yeah. And I'm thinking that since he blanked out, that they've already programmed some subconscious routine into him. That's probably why he was freaking out, because
He was freaking because he couldn't take it.
yeah, he couldn't. He couldn't take it. But the thing is, if he blanked out and all of a sudden it went on automatic, that means it's been programmed into him. So, like it was like in Halo, they actually tuned the suit toward the person. But any one of the number of kids can actually be inside the Ava, right?
Yeah.
The tune, right?
Any one of the kids can pilot an Ava, but they sync to specific ones.
Okay.
They sync. There is a reason why Shinji synced to Unit 1. And as you saw in the beginning, Unit 1 protected Shinji without him even ever touching it, without him ever being in it. It protected him. So there's reasons behind this shit why this thing moved on its own, because we've already seen it move on its own before.
Right.
And just now when Shinji blacked out, it was moving on its own. It went berserker. It just did what it do. You don't know what the hell was happening, but he came out of it alive.
Yeah,
it's like the law of resonance. So that particular subconscious resided with Shinji. So that wasn't Shinji actually piloting it, but that kill switch that Shinji had, that's where that resonated. So
it could be. We don't. With we're assuming, because you have a conscious mind, you have an unconscious mind, and if he blanked out, it could be something that's already programmed into Shinji himself. That's what I'm, yeah. Well, I don't know enough about it, but the thing is, when he came out of it, he remembered all that stuff. He had flashbacks.
Right. It was
it's in his subconscious. So the subconscious are actually linked.
Right.
Yeah.
The consciousness of the Ava and the pilot are linked together.
Linked together.
They feel that same pain and those issues and stuff like that. That's what heightens the fight in a sense for them, because they're going to feel whatever this thing is going through.
Yeah,
so
it's jacked into your neural system. So whatever it feels, you feel, because that's how you pilot the thing.
Yep. But there's a reason why it works, and why it works with Shinji. And the first pilot that they were showing you, Ray, who pilots Unit 0, it's a reason why it works with her as well. And then through the show, you'll meet three other pilots. Oscar and the other two. I don't want to say their names, and there's a reason why their units work with them as well.
Yeah. It makes sense. It makes sense. Yeah.
So if you want, I can play one more if you got time for one more.
Yeah, we can play one more.
Okay. Give you number 3. I don't remember what happened in number 3 because it's been a while. But I will say this. Before it starts, you see Gendo, right? Gendo Ikari, Shinji's dad. You see, I told you that relationship kind of fucked up. Like, he saw him in the elevator. He just mad dog that boy, just stone faced.
Yeah,
all that money.
What's that? Is it about money, or is just that he doesn't care because the kid is a unit? Are all his children like that, or is Shinji his only one?
Shinji's his only kid.
Yeah, okay.
Shinji's his only kid. We'll find out what the situation with Gendo and Shinji is.
Yeah.
Because they said in the beginning it's been 3 years since they saw each other. Right.
Yeah.
So
I'm thinking Shinji is designed rather than procreated.
There's a design. I can say that much. There's the design. Yeah. But how cold he is to Shinji, you tell him matter of fact, you only called me because you needed me. Yes.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
He has no paternal interest in him, so so there's something else going on.
Yeah,
it's like Homelander. It's like Homelander's basically what's it called? Like his keeper, or what's it called? His holder, his handler. There you go.
Gendo something else though. Gendo just be sitting up there with the hands. Gendo something else though. I like Gendo, but he's an asshole. But damn, it's like, how cold can you be, motherfucker?
We probably skip that intro too. We could probably skip that intro too.
I like the intro.
Oh, you like Japanese pop?
I'm okay.
Hell yeah, I sing these songs when I'm working to myself.
Oh, Lord have mercy. You
I
truly
feel
are a
you.
geek, sir.
I think so.
Then let's run through it once more. Normally, an Ava relies on external power through a connected cable. In emergencies, it can switch to an internal battery, but its capacity only allows the Ava to be fully active for 1 minute. It can be extended to 5 minutes at best by employing low gain mode, and that's the limit to our scientific achievements. Understood?
Yes.
We'll continue where we left off yesterday, starting induction mode. Center on target and pull trigger. Calm. Center on target and
Pull trigger.
next.
Honestly, I'm amazed that Shinji's willing to go through with this again.
He's the kind of person who does whatever he's told. That's how he makes his life easier.
Center on target and pull. Trigger. 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 Center on target and pull.
Hello and good morning. Shinohara here, and this morning.
Ms. Misato, it's morning already.
I just finished my shift. As long as I'm back by dusk, it'll be fine. So please, I just need sleep.
Okay, I'll go now.
Is today Thursday? Can you take out the burnable garbage?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you settling into your new school?
Yeah,
Good. Have a nice day.
I'm heading out.
Hello? Who is it? It's you, isn't it, Ritsuko?
So, how's it going with your new boyfriend?
Boyfriend? Oh, you mean Shinji, right? It's been 2 weeks since he transferred in, and it seems like nothing's changed. No one calls his phone.
He has a phone?
Yeah, everyone needs a phone, so I gave him one a while ago. But there's no sign of him using it at all, or of anyone calling him. I'm afraid that he doesn't have any friends.
Well, it's possible that Shinji is the kind of person who doesn't really make friends very easily. Have you ever heard of the hedgehog's dilemma?
Hedgehogs? Those spiky critters?
Hedgehogs have a hard time sharing their warmth with other hedgehogs. Because the closer they get, the more they just end up hurting each other. It can be the same with people. Right now, I think some part of Shinji is afraid of that pain, and it makes him timid.
Well, I'm sure he'll figure it out in time. As you get older, you try again and again, and eventually, you figure out the right amount of distance to keep, to avoid hurting each other.
What's going on, class rep?
Did you give him the printouts I gave you yesterday?
Oh, yeah, about that. It seems Toji hasn't been at home.
Ida, Suzuhara's a good friend of yours, isn't he? So aren't you worried about him missing school for 2 weeks?
Maybe he's seriously injured.
What? In the incident with the giant robot? But the TV said no one got hurt.
Come on. You saw the crater at Mount Takanosu. And Hiruma and Komatsu units responded, but they also called in support from Misawa and Kyushu. Must have been more than 24 casualties. Some had to have died. Oh, Toji.
Suzuhara.
Well, look at that. Seems like there are fewer of us.
Lots of people transferred out. Their families evacuated. Because there was that big battle right in the middle of the city recently.
I bet you're the only guy who loves this. Really eating up all the raw action, huh?
Suppose so. What's up with you, Toji? You've been out of school for quite a while. Did you get caught up in that thing with the giant robot?
No, but my kid sister did. My little sister got buried under the rubble. She's alive, but she's in the hospital. My old man and my uncle are at their labs all the time, and they can't tear themselves away from their work. So I gotta be there, or else my sister'd be all alone. I tell you, that damn robot pilot is completely worthless. Rampaging all over the place? Yeah, you just wait until I get my hands on him.
Yeah, about that. Did you hear we got a new transfer student?
We got a newbie?
Yeah, that guy. He transferred in right after the incident took place while you were away. Timing seems a little strange, don't you think so, Toji?
So, as you can see, in that moment humanity faced its greatest challenge. In the last year of the 20th century, a meteor with an extraordinarily high mass struck the South Pole. The icy continent melted instantaneously, water levels rose, and the axis of the Earth shifted. Abnormal weather assaulted the entire globe and threatened all life on Earth. Half of mankind, along with thousands of living species, were lost forever. This is now referred to as the Second Impact. Economies fell apart, ethnic conflicts and civil wars erupted. Those who survived experienced hell on earth. But in just 15 years, we have been able to recover and rebuild so much of what we lost. While this is surely a testament to the greatness of mankind, it is a direct result made possible due to the blood, sweat, tears, and sheer effort of your mothers and fathers. Back then, I was living in Nebel Tower.
Okay, everyone, calm down. Class is still in session. Please return to your seats. Oh, come on. Trying to boss us around again?
Give it a rest.
No, I will not. Everyone, that's so...
So tell me, how were you chosen?
Was there some kind of test?
Casey, do you ever get scared?
What's it like in the cockpit?
Well, it's just, I'm not allowed to talk about it.
Can you at least tell us the name of your robot?
I'm not sure. Everyone calls mine an Ava. Unit 1.
Any special attacks? Tell us, please.
Well, there's this, whatchamacallit knife.
They just ignored that girl all up in bandages, huh?
Right.
She kept her mouth shut.
Nothing to see here. Yeah, nothing to see here.
Yeah, no clues. Like maybe she was a part of that battle.
Hey, can you at least try to be polite at the end of class?
Oh.
Sorry about that, newbie. But I had to punch you at least once, just to settle the score with you.
Sorry about that. He's a little emotional. His kid sister got hurt in that battle. That's just how it is with him.
But I don't pilot that thing because I want to.
Well, you open your mouth.
See, that's an educated lame right there.
Mm-hmm.
You mean educated lame?
Oh, it hits keep coming.
Oh man.
Call up. I'm going to go ahead.
A state of special emergency has been declared for the Tokai region and the surrounding regions of Mid-Kanto. All residents must immediately make their way to their designated evacuation shelter. I repeat, a state of...
I have visuals of inbound target. It has entered into our territorial waters.
All personnel to battle stations. Condition 1.
Roger. Ready ground-to-air intercept.
Prepare for surface-to-air interception.
Ready anti-air systems between Murawara and the Gora defense line.
attack structures, as well as wards 1 through 7, now complete.
Government and appropriate agencies have been notified.
Target continuing to advance.
Current air defense systems operating at 48% capacity.
Status of civilians and non-combatants.
We have confirmation that all evacuations have been completed.
Not this again.
Just scrolling text again, huh?
This is a classic news blackout. It's their way of keeping all the civilians in the dark. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
So the fourth angel strikes while Commander Ikari is away. It arrived sooner than we expected.
Last time the return took 15 years, but this time there was only 3 weeks between the angel attacks.
Not very considerate of others, is it? Bastard's not winning any girls' hearts.
What a waste of taxpayer money.
The council is requesting we launch an Evangelion to intercept.
What a bunch of pushy jerks. We don't need them to tell us to launch our Avas.
Entry sequence has started. Ionizing LCL. Pressure clamps unlocked.
Father's not even watching. Why am I doing this? I'm getting punched in the face for it.
Listen, do you think we can talk in private?
What is it?
Come on, please.
All right, fine. Hey, class rep.
What is it?
We gotta go take a leak. Is that cool with you?
You know, you should have done that before we had to come down here.
So, what's up?
I want to see what it's like at least once before I die.
Fighting up top?
It's the real deal, and there's no way to know when the enemy will strike next.
Kensuke, what is it with you?
This might be our one and only opportunity, sir.
Look, just help me unlock the doors, okay?
You know going out there will get you killed.
Being in here's no guarantee. I just want to see it once before I die.
You dork. Nerf is there to stop that from happening.
Exactly. And how are they going to do that? With the newbie piloting their robot. He protected us during the last battle. And for thanks, you punched him in the face. Not once, but twice. If he doesn't get in and pilot it again, we'll all be dead. Toji, don't you think it's your responsibility to check to see if he does it or not?
Okay, fine. You're a real slave to your passions. You know that, don't you?
Shinji, are you ready for launch?
Yes, ma'am.
Remember, single burst with a pallet rifle while neutralizing the enemy's AT field. Just do this exactly like you've done in your training.
Yes, ma'am.
Launch Ava!
Oh yeah, this is definitely the best day of my life. Oh, here he comes. That's him.
AT fields deployed. Proceed with the operation. Okay, Shinji?
Yes, ma'am.
That idiot! He's obscuring the target!
What was that? He's losing already.
Not down yet.
We're sending up a spare rifle.
Now grab it! Shinji! Shinji!
Oh man, that beatdown you gave him must have really shook him up.
How is this my fault?
Umbilical cable severed.
Ava
has switched to internal power.
Operational time limit, 4 minutes, 53 seconds.
It's headed right for us!
guys are Shinji's classmates. What are they doing out there?
Well, isn't he gonna fight back? Maybe he's not fighting back because of us. He can't move because we're in the way.
Unit 1 operational limit. 3 minutes, 28 seconds and counting.
Shinji, let them in your cockpit.
Then return to base immediately, all 3 of you. We'll start over. You know letting civilians board the entry plug without permission cannot be allowed. Well then, I'm permitting it. You're overstepping your authority, Captain.
3 minutes to Unit 1's operational time limit.
The Ava will hold its current position as ordered, and you will eject the entry plug immediately.
You two, get it! Now!
Wait a second. Is this water? My camera! My camera!
Start entry sequence.
Ionizing nerve circuit abnormalities.
It's due to the addition of 2 unsuitable objects. They're causing noise to mix into the neural pulse. Good job! Now disengage!
Use recovery route 34. Pull back to the
Hey,
eastern
Newbie!
base of the
She's
mountain.
telling you to pull back! Newbie!
Do not run away.
Progressive knife, armed!
Shinji, I gave you an order. Pull back! Pull back!
That idiot!
Unit 1 operational time limit. 30 seconds. 28, 27, 26, 25. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ava Unit 1 has ceased operation.
Target is completely inactive.
It's been 3 days, huh?
Since they came down on us like a ton of bricks.
It's been 3 days that he hasn't shown up at school.
He who?
Who do you think? The newbie. Makes me wonder what he's up to.
Worried about him?
I'm not worried. I was just wondering.
Man, Toji, you are so stubborn and awkward. If you had just said you're sorry when you last saw him, then you wouldn't have to agonize over it for 3 days. Here you go. If you're so worried, why not do something? This is his number. Give him a call.
was a good cliffhanger.
I noticed the anime trope in this one, finally this time, is that anybody who's a pilot has an actually colored costume. Everybody else is just wearing their uniforms.
Okay.
So it's like a subtle thing to let you know how important these characters are to the story. Because if anime tropes is that everybody has a distinct hairstyle, and colored clothing is usually an indication that this person is going to stand out for one reason or another. So Toji's jumpsuit is specific because not a spoiler, but Toji ends up being one of the other pilots.
Okay.
And his Ava is black and purple.
Okay.
And he's wearing black and purple the whole time.
Said he the only one in school with an Adidas jumpsuit on.
Right. Got that Adidas. You didn't get that Nike. You got the Adidas.
Oh man.
You look American, that's what.
Nah, it was good though. It was real good.
Yeah, that one was interesting. That they introduced more characters. You see Ray and see how cold Ray is. Like she just shows up. She in class, but she bored, even bandaged up.
Yeah.
One eye, one arm bandaged. Ain't nobody like calling CPS or nothing like.
No, really. No,
Yeah,
nobody checked on her.
Yeah, like, all right, she good. She showed up to class. Nobody cares.
I'll beat up.
Yeah, all beat up. Like, shouldn't you be in a hospital bed somewhere? Like, god dang.
Right. Professor didn't even bat an eye. He's like, all right, class. So
there's a lot of subtext in that because the teacher is actually giving you the history lesson of what's been going on before this angel showed up. He's actually giving the history lesson of what's going on in this show. But like I said, in this show, a lot of stuff passes on the background as something is in front of your face that you're paying attention to, which is the drama with the kids about, is he a pilot, is he not a pilot? The teacher is actually giving you the real history of what happened, before this show started, what was going on beforehand and where they are now. And that the story about the meteor hitting Antarctic and half the population was lost and shit like that. Like, that's all pertinent historical information. Like, really? That's what's going on here? Damn. Been through some shit.
My only criticism is if they know that these were his classmates, they had to have been watching him get beat up. And in my mind, I'm like, this is a $1 billion project right now. You just let him get punched out in the back of the school. You knowing that he has to defend the whole city? Like, we just gonna let that happen? We gonna let that slide? What?
Because some stuff, that's the anime element of it, is that it's revolving around like a junior high school, middle school, or whatever, right? So you still gonna have your middle school bullshit. Somebody you're gonna face a bully sooner or later. Right? You're gonna face a bully.
Yeah.
Regardless of what the hell you was doing 10 minutes ago, you still got to go to class and do it
with real life. Yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Ain't no hood rats rolling up on Simone Biles talking about, oh yeah, you was messing with my man. It's like, no, you gonna have security's gonna remove them. She got a whole nother job you need to perform.
Yeah, another job. Nope, they don't be caring about them pilots like that. If you ain't, well, fuck you. We'll worry about you later.
Right.
Because you'll see through the series. Yeah, you'll see through the series other times, like when them pilots are just out there on their own. Them motherfuckers, half the time don't even know where them fucking kids at. Like,
no, for real.
We busy working, man. We trying to get this ready for this next attack. Kids gotta take themselves for a minute.
I'm sure they got locators on them.
We gotta stop. They're supposed to be reporting in duty, but that gets into Japanese culture. Everybody knows their damn job, so if you have a job to do, if you're called, you're supposed to show up. Ain't nobody going to look for your ass. Look. You heard the call, right? You heard the siren? Yeah, air raid. Get your ass to where you supposed to be.
Right.
Get there. Ain't nobody sitting there ushering them along like in America. Like, come on, people, let's go. Nah, motherfucker. Look, you heard the siren. You better get where you're supposed to be at and chill. Sit your ass down somewhere because you can get killed out here. We got other stuff we're working on more important. So maintain yourself. But what's your other thoughts on that one, BGL?
Well, I noticed that in the that every time he goes into this machine, he gets damaged psychologically just a little bit.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, just a little bit. And the first time he had a small break, and even though he kind of he didn't lose consciousness, he still had the like psychological damage. So there must be something going on with his nervous system every time he actually pilots this robot.
Mhm. Yeah. Yes, there is. And you see the toll is taken on him because he always ends up screaming. This was the
Yeah.
show that Charles was telling you about, that the actor that's playing Shinji's voice actually
Right.
passed out from screaming so much, because that's like one of the hallmarks of this show is Shinji fucking losing his shit and screaming, and he does it a lot in this show. The motherfucker, yeah, the kid is being fucking damaged. He's only like 13 or 14. He
Yeah.
dealing with some shit way over his head, and he's not equipped. He has not been equipped to deal with it. They trained him to use the robot, but they ain't trained his brain to deal with what he was dealing with.
Yeah.
It takes a toll.
And I think a lot of this stuff is buried in the subconscious, how to train a robot. Because when he first started a robot, he barely knew what it was,
Mhm.
and then he barely knew what to do. But evidently, when you blacked out, his subconscious took over.
Yeah, there's more to it. There's more to that shit. But yeah, there's a lot of layers in this outside of what Shinji knows, what Masato knows, what Risco knows. All these people are interconnected in a bunch of ways. That there's a reason they're all here. And as it goes on and unfolds, it's like an onion. You peeling back layers and finding out more and more shit. Like, oh fuck, oh, is this what was really going on? Like, it just really leaves you like, dude, this is really twisted. In a
Like
way.
he keeps saying that it's the ceiling that I don't know. So it sounds like he's going from institution to institution.
It's constantly being moved around.
Yeah. It's familiar, but it's familiar, but it's different.
Yeah, Shinji's thing is Shinji could be a really sad character to some people because of the shit that he goes through in this. But once you understand what Shinji has fucking been through, you kind of empathize with the kid at the same time. It's like, well, motherfucker, can you nut up a little bit? Like, but by the time I got to the end of it, I was like, you little motherfucker, like that's what you're gonna do? Now you're gonna put it? Oh,
well, yeah, he's got to go through his journey.
He has to go through his journey, and it goes a direction. So yeah, so that was three episodes out of I think it's 12. I think it's 12 episodes.
Oh, it's not too bad.
Yeah, it's not too bad. But if you check it out, it's on Netflix. And this is the original version, which is the good version. That damn remaster they did with that voice acting was fucking terrible. I don't know who can watch that shit. I can't watch it. I turned this shit off. It was like, okay, it's the original sales, new voice acting. I hate it. It doesn't work. It's not the way I remember it, and it doesn't sound right. It doesn't sound right at all, because anime characters, like anybody who listens to a lot of anime, they'll tell you who the voice of somebody is. They'll recognize the voice right off the bat. It's like the voice is almost a signature, like the music, like the theme song and shit. So you'll hear these actors in different things and remember, oh, that's so and so's voice. Oh, that's so and so who did the voice of so and so and so and so. Right? Once they change that, yeah, it might be updating the verbiage and stuff, but psychologically, it's already locked into your head. Like, this is the voice of that character.
Okay.
And it doesn't work when somebody else comes back and tries to redo the character and redo these. No.
I had to watch more anime because they all sound the same to me.
There's inflections. There's subtle inflections, because this guy, he does 3 other voices that I've seen in different shows. And the show that they did, this animation house did after this one, was called Martian Successor Nadesco. And he played, it's a similar story, but it had more fun with it, not as serious as this one. and he played the lead role in that one too. But he's more funny. He's more fun. It's the same guy, Spike something or other, that did it. But this is just the American voice acting guy. That's why it always sounds the same. If you listen to it in Japanese and read the subtitles, you'll see the difference in the Japanese actor's voice. That'll be a little harder to pick out. But the American actors, there's only like a damn handful of them, so they do damn near all the anime and video games. So you can always pick their damn voice out somewhere because it's not that many of them.
Yeah, it's the same way with a lot of the DC comic, or not DC comics, but just more so like DC Marvel. Like Keith David, he plays a lot of, like, he does a lot of work as far as just like cartoons. Vandal Savage.
He's got a very distinctive voice.
Very distinctive voice. Yeah, that's why you could be a voice actor. Get you to be the new Darth Vader. Luke.
Possible to get some voice work.
I never knew that bitch.
I'm your father.
I am not the father.
Ooh, you have a sister.
Hey, fellas, I gotta hop off. It was real good, real entertaining. You know.
Man,
yeah, so if we can con them into doing another couple episodes, I'll let you know, West Coast.
All right.
And don't disappear too far because that foundation coming out next month, I think.
Oh yeah, you know I got you, man. We heading back to Billa Button.
Yeah, we got to Billa
I'm telling you.
Yep, these about to get the twist on.
Yeah, for real, you get some of these twisters out, man.
Twister, yeah.
All right, y'all.
All right.
Peace, West Coast. Thanks for coming through.
No problem. Peace.
Peace. All right, BGS. That's 2 hours of that. So I appreciate you for being a good sport and coming up and
sir,
geeking out with some anime. But I wanted to give you a taste for that and make you watch the shit a little bit. So you would see what it was. I don't know if I hooked the Marlin or not, but
I mean, you know, I'm a sci-fi geek, so it makes sense. It's not
it's definitely science fiction, and when it gets more into the meat of the story, because this is still introduction of introducing characters. Like third episode, and you just got two more characters introduced, right? Okay. They still have Asuka to introduce, which is the third child, and then the last child to introduce. But that last child comes near the end. But getting the rest of the story about what's going on in here is what the payoff is, because it just keeps drawing you in. Like, what the fuck is going on in this place? Like, okay, I got the teenage school drama shit, but I got robots that ain't robots, and these ain't, what the fuck is it? Why are the angels coming to kill these people?
That's the whole thing. Why are the angels coming down trying to destroy them?
And the government is involved in it.
Evidently, there's something connected to the what is it? Was the asteroid? What was it? A comet or whatever? The
impact.
Impact.
I'll tell you this much. That's the cover story lie. It was no comet.
Okay.
See, that's why I said that was the subtext.
Okay.
The teacher knows this story, and he's saying it was a comet because that's what he was told. It was a comet.
All right. Okay.
But you find out when you get into the story and dealing with Nerve, it was not no goddamn comet.
Okay.
It wasn't. They found something in the Antarctic, and it triggered this fucking explosion that killed half the population.
Oh, okay. I get it.
So governments of the world was working on some shit that they fucked up on and killed half the planet. And because of that, they instituted this whole Nerve thing.
Okay.
That's why they said they've been waiting for 15 years. They was waiting on these angels to come. And the question is, how did you know they was fucking coming?
Mm-hmm.
They send you a telegram? You know? They Ubered up and said we're gonna be here in 15 years? No.
They probably
because they did some shit.
Well, yeah, probably so. That's probably what the cross is about. It's I said it's probably they opened up a portal. That's probably what those things are coming through.
Yeah, they opened up some shit.
They opened up a portal. Yeah,
they opened up some shit. I'm not saying it's a portal, but they opened up some shit.
Yeah.
They so it gets pretty deep, and it does get deeply religious and esoteric. with the stuff that's going on. Like you have to know some of your Bible about what some of these things are. It's like it's not a completely fictional thing that they made up in this. This is actually a real thing from biblical history or something like that. Like, oh shit, what the is this still an anime? I just thought we getting robot fights.
No, well, you know, if it's real anime, it's got to be based on some kind of spirituality or spirituality form. Yeah.
Yep, got to be some truth in it. So this is one of those ones that I really enjoy, and I own and watch with my kids, and I go back to every couple of years and watch it again because it's just that damn good. And here it is, 2020.
Yeah.
And it came out like 90, I want to say 93 or something like that.
Okay.
Maybe 95.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's real good. So I enjoyed it. But thanks for being a good sport and coming to watch it with me and being up for it. I mean, you could have been doing something else on Friday night, but you spent it watching anime with me, so that's cool.
Okay. Hey, well, you know, my favorite nerd, man.
My favorite nerd. Nerd. I appreciate that.
My guide through the underworld, man.
Yeah, I am your geek Sherpa. I'll lead you to the mountaintop.
Like, who the fuck are these people? Who the fuck are these people?
Yeah, who the fuck are these people? Why are they up here? Don't worry about them. The tourists. Thrill seekers. Don't worry. They'll fall down and die later. But all right, sir, I'm gonna close this one out. I think
all right, sir.
If I can edit it on my computer, I'll probably throw it up. I just have to block out the damn Evangelion thing. So
yeah, well, you can kind of pixelate it or put a blur on it to where
I can put a blur on it.
Yeah, where the sound comes through, you might be able to get it by the. Probably will be able to get it by the sensors.
Yeah. I got to do that. The other one is 4 hours, and I have it downloaded on my computer.
Okay.
I just haven't uploaded it yet. I haven't uploaded it on Facebook. I mean, not Facebook, but YouTube yet. So maybe I'll try. This one is shorter, so I'll try this one first and see if it works.
Yeah.
And if I can get this past the damn algorithm and the sensors, then I'll throw the other one up too. I am going to change the name. That's why I won't put there's an anime on it at all. Just like it's code named Operation BGS. That'll throw them, right? Yeah. But appreciate it, sir.
All right, sir.
Let you go. What time is it? Like it's only 10. I gotta work later tomorrow, so I'm gonna get me a couple more episodes in. But while I'm working on this, but appreciate you coming through.
All right, doctor.
All right, sir. Have a good evening.
Till next time.
Yes, I will see you this weekend because I got to work both days in the shop. So.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Thanks for the tip on the comic book.
Yes. Joker doesn't usually get a regular book, so if they do anything with Joker, just pick it up and read it. Even if it's not that good, at least you know what the hell is going on because it's not like it's something they do all the time. Harley Quinn, yeah, you can pass on it. Batman, you can pick and choose that he got a regular title, but Joker doesn't have a regular title. So anything they do with him is specific. They had a good story that they wanted to tell, or they thought was a good story that they wanted to tell and throw out there.
Yeah, because my Amazon, my what's her name? She actually it recommended it. A title that you might like.
Oh, Alexa.
Joker. So all right, let me check it out.
Alexa knows it. She be all in this shit. Boy.
Yeah, she's a nosy little heifer, man.
Yeah, I have to turn mine off. She goes, "Did you mean such and such?" I meant shut up and mind your business. Listening so close. Ear hustle much, Alexa?
Yeah. Spying. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's like stop recording everything. They don't need that on a server forever. No. Yeah. But all right, sir. You have a good night, and I'm gonna close this one.
All right.
Peace.
Peace.
All right. So that was the master teacher at BGS doing a little bit of anime watching with us. So if this works out, I will do it again, and we will watch another 3 episodes from 4, 5, and 6, and see if we can get him caught up on this whole Evangelion thing. So if you enjoyed it, like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.